What's going on, everyone? This is Gigi with Blue Heaven. Was not going to make another video, but God gave me some more stuff I need to give you. Quickly wanted to thank you very much for your prayers in the comments that I didn't even ask you for from the video yesterday. I truly appreciate it. Now, I got some really amazing stuff in the past few hours in a dream last night that's pointing to Jesus Christ coming back immediately to rapture his believers. So the dream I had this, I have had a friend named Eric who's a minister. He does a lot of miracle healings throughout the years. I've done it for over 20 years. And very, very led by the Spirit, very miraculous healings from terrible stuff. So I have this dream. I have not talked to him in 5 years at all. Haven't heard anything about him, from him. I haven't called him. So I had this dream last night about him. Wasn't expecting it, obviously. Didn't seem to make sense until I really thought about it. But so the dream was that he was standing in the room and someone told me, or I knew in my spirit, like I heard the words, Eric is retiring now. And that was it. And at first I didn't, I thought maybe I need to call him, maybe, I didn't know what it meant. But anyway, so I looked up the name, and when I looked up the name, Eric, my God, it's obvious what it means now. Eric means forever ruler, always ruler, sole ruler, ever powerful. So that's Jesus Christ. He's the forever ruler, forever, for all eternity, the forever all-powerful, sole ruler of the universe, creator of the universe, ruler of all. That's who Eric is. So the dream Eric's retiring, what that means is that when you retire, you stop everything you're doing and you start a whole new life. It's a shift. It's when everything changes. It's the point of no return. It's the point where doors close and new ones open. That's what retiring is. It's also representative of rest. Resting from work. It's a change. It's the biggest change in your life. And so this is what's happening to the world now, is it's about to enter into this change, this shift, this thing that will change the world forever, and it will never be the same. And it involves Jesus Christ, the ruler forever. Jesus Christ is about to step in, and those who have been working in the ministry for the Lord are about to go to heaven. The true believers in Jesus Christ, who are saved by his grace alone, who walk in the Spirit, who are born of the Spirit, the Ruach Kodesh, the sons of God, led by the Spirit of God. So this is telling me that the moment of this shift is about to take place. Could be happening as we speak. The Lord's about to come. I don't claim to know the day, but I know what I'm watching. I'm watching right now. I'm watching tomorrow. I'm watching the 17th and the 18th because of my dream of the folded napkin I just did the video on. And that dream means I'm coming back. 18, the folded napkin means I'm coming back. I saw the number 18. Now, one of you asked about the new moon in Israel, and here we have it. It was not spotted tonight. It's actually 11:05 p.m. in California. It's September 15th right now. I apologize for loading these videos so late, but a lot of times I just can't find time to make them till at night, and I don't want to load it the next day because, like this feels like urgent, like there's no time to waste. So I'm going to have to load this probably at midnight. So what we're dealing with here is tomorrow, September the 16th, is going to be the start of the Feast of Trumpets because they did not see the new moon tonight. At the beginning of your renewed moons, you shall blow the trumpets, Numbers 10:10. And they're going to keep blowing the trumpets until the end. Shall we be leaving at the last trump? Well, another reason I believe we're leaving now is all the confirmations I've had with Patrick, which leads me to Patrick with Hourly Watch, the one who's been discovering these Revelation 12 signs, and the child in the womb, which a Virgo, which actually right now as we speak, is exiting the womb. Now, it takes me to this. This picture of this bride and groom just went viral around the internet, and then it went around the world. Now, this picture, everyone was wondering what's wrong. Is she crying? Did something horrible happen? Anyway, as it turns out, it says Corporal Caleb. Ring any bells? Caleb is the one that went into the promised land with Joshua because they weren't afraid, because they had faith. Corporal Caleb wished to have a moment of prayer with his future wife before he married. The prayer was dedicated to their future marriage. And as there is a tradition that says the groom should not see the bride before the wedding, the two did not look at each other, just held hands, and they prayed together. Is there a reason this is going around the world right now? Bride and groom image? Because Jesus Christ is about to pick up his bride. Now, when this came out was July 26. Many of you know that 726 means harpazo. 726 is also, interestingly enough, the day that Patrick was told by God about the child in the womb of Virgo. Same day. I had the dream 3 years ago where I saw a baby coming out of a womb. And Patrick's voice. I'm coming immediately, I'm coming immediately, I'm coming immediately. 3 times, 3 years ago. And then he discovers what I dreamt about, a baby coming out of the womb. God's not playing around. These are serious, It's pretty serious what God showed Patrick. I heard people talking about the Revelation 12 sign and the child asteroid on Marfugal News tonight. It was playing in the other room. I mean, everybody's aware that this is from God. Okay, so And why was the storm that hit Libya named Daniel? With flooding around the world? I mean, flooding in Libya, but flooding is going on in many, many, many places right now. Did Jesus say, I'm coming back, it will be like the days of Noah? It's not just because we're eating, drinking, and giving in marriage. It's because look at the floods. That was another key that most people don't talk about, that God showed me today. He said the flooding, it's the days of Noah. He's coming back. And, this picture is like us, We're sad because we can't see the Lord yet, but we're getting married, you see. But we can't see him yet. But the tears of joy, see, it's not easy. It's not easy waiting for him. But from all this stuff that God has shown us, expect him to come, because look at that. It's 11:11 right now. See, I just looked at the clock down there. I don't know if you can see it, but it just right when my eyes hit it was 11:11. Anyway, you guys, I want to say I love you, and this may very well be my last video. The 17th is 717, which means gathering. 7 meaning September means 7th month. 717 that we've all seen for years. It means gathering. And this thing was on Harpazo 726. This could be my last video, and I hope it is. Can't wait to see the Lord. And I want to say thank you all for watching with me for all these years. Thanks for bearing with me, and thanks for all your prayers. Thanks for all your confirmations and your things that you see, and sharing everything. And, don't listen to all these voices out there saying he's coming next year, the year after, 4 years from now, 6 years from now. Don't listen to all that. God wants you to listen to what he's saying now prophetically. Why was that storm named Daniel in Libya with the floods? God is speaking. Daniel means my God is judge. The Daniel 9:27 from the Bible is going to happen in a few days. On the 18th, they're going to be discussing the peace talks with Israel at the UN meeting of the Sustainable Development goals. Whoops. Not a coincidence, his storm's named Daniel, flooding the earth as the days of Noah. And we'll add to that the 70th week of Daniel. Looks like it's about to start, taking us to the year 2030 when the Messiah returns. I'll leave you with this. First of all, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching with me all these years. And this honey here, looks like it's a tradition to have honey at the Feast of Trumpets. So it could have been a clue with all of these things many of us have gotten with the honey bees and all that. that God was pointing to the Feast of Trumpets all this time. So we are about to enter into the land flowing with milk and honey. Get saved if you're not yet. See you guys there.